Hey guys, Janine here, and today we are going to be trying one of the recipes that Nama just released. Well, they released it a little bit ago, but it's been on Instagram and I wanted to try it. I saw it, it's like berries and celery and basil, so it really had my mind going, I really want to try this. Plus, I'm going to give you some tips on how to keep your Nama J2 from getting clogged up. Let's get into this video. But before we get started, I just want to say thank you guys so much for using my code when you purchase the juicers, J55. Some of you guys use Janine55, but a lot of y'all purchase these, which is really cool because I've been juicing since my parents, I was a kid. I remember my dad brought a juicer home. I've been juicing for that long. Then, these have the small mouth. So there's just a little hole that you can put the juicers in. We all been there. All of us who's been doing old school juicing, you start with these. Now we got the wide mouth juicers. So what happens is if you're sitting at checkout and you're like, okay, $100 difference. This is a $100 difference between these two, if I remember correctly. It might be 150, I don't know. But the difference, if the difference got you at checkout, you know what? I just can't hit that. I just can't go with it. I'm not about to spend $500 on a juicer. Start with what makes you comfortable. We all started here. Ain't no shame in the game. Then when you save up, you get you this, because I had started with this and I was saving up to purchase this. When they dropped this, I was saving up. And then I got a call from Nama and Nama was like, we're going to send you one for free. Praise God. That's why my shirt say pray, praise him. I was so lucky, or not lucky, I was so blessed and grateful to get this juicer, but I was saving up for it. So use my code J55. That will save you money. And I just want to say thank you to everybody who's thought about me and been watching me over the years. So let's get into it. So I'm not gonna lie, when this juicer first dropped, I was just throwing everything in there. I was cutting up nothing. I was like, yo, this is the best invention ever, which I still feel that way. However, after having these things for a couple years now, I do realize that you can clog this juicer, and I'm gonna tell you how to not do that. Okay, so for the juice that we're going to make, we're going to use one nice thing of blueberries. Up next, it says 2 lemons. Now listen, I love y'all, but I'm not gonna put 2 lemons in any drink. But these ingredients had me so intrigued that I wanted to taste it, but I'm gonna go with 1 lemon. You go with 2 lemons and put in the comment and you tell me what you think with 2 lemons. Then we got some fresh basil and we got some celery. Now this is why we're here with the celery. So now, in all my other videos, you would see me be like, oh man, I'm so happy they left the hole in, and I would just drop these in whole. Now, what would happen sometimes is that these would start to bend around the thing in here, and it is better to just cut these up. Okay, so you'd be like, well then how are you saving time? Because that's why I was saying oh, it's a time saver because you don't have to chop anything up. It's still a time saver when you take this tiny hole and you take this hole. Whether you chopping it up or not, you still saving time, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna take these blueberries and I'm gonna just dump them in. Hope I don't spill one. Spilled a couple. All right. I'm gonna take them in and just throw them in there. And then I got the basil, the lemon, and everything else. I'm gonna just drop them in there. That's what changed the game. You still saving time. So what you wanna do, cut it up. You don't even have to cut it up into small pieces. Just cut it up, 1/4 inch pieces. We're done. We're done with that. We're done. So it says add blueberries and basil. Did you know that basil is anti-inflammatory? Adding basil to your diet helps reduce high blood pressure. Did you know that? You learned something today. Also, it reduces stress. They say basil reduces stress. There's so many benefits. I was reading so many benefits on basil. And it just adds to the drink. It always adds, never takes away. And then up next, we're gonna throw in the lemon. Now, my mom, bless her soul, rest in peace in heaven, she loved to put lemons in with the skin on. I was like, it overpowers the drink. For me, it overpowers the drink. I'm like, lemon, you're not the boss. You're not the boss of this drink. Why are you trying to control the drink with your flavor? So I always peel the lemons. So depending on if you like super powerful lemon taste, keep the skin on. Don't do that, though. Don't do it. I'm warning you. You've been warned. Take the skin off. So we're just going to drop that in there. And then last, we are going to drop in our celery. So there's a lot going on in this drink. I'm very excited to taste this thing. We'll borrow the J3. I have so many juicers now, so we'll just borrow the J3 container. And then this is also the J3 container, but we can borrow it. All right. Look how pretty this juice is. It's still flowing in there. Almost done. This is so pretty. I'm excited to taste this. And there we are. Let's look inside. You see, we are clog free. We are clog free. You don't have anything swirl. You don't have anything swirling around. Everything is gone down. It's clog free just because you gave it a couple chops. Now let's go ahead and take a look at this beauty. All right, so here are one of the glasses that you always see Nama use on the Instagram page. Nama gifted us these for Christmas one year, which is so sweet. They are so sweet over there. Everybody is so sweet, and everybody always talks about how customer care is like so top notch, like they're like top tier. I have had a person here or there like comment on one of my videos saying I couldn't get in contact with customer care. My response to them is always take your question to Facebook, the NAMA Facebook page. So you take your question there, and people like us, we're like, see it come up on our timeline, and we're always eager to help. Like 99% of the time, we can help you. And then NAMA always responds too. So there you go. Let's taste this juice. It's so pretty. Look at that. Look how colorful that is. And oh, okay. And y'all wanted me to put 2 lemons in there. You wanted me to put 2 lemons in there. This thing got a kick like, oh. You can taste the basil and you can taste the lemon. You can taste the sweetness of the blueberries. It's a lot of flavors going on. But listen, when Nama first introduced putting bell peppers in your drink, this is when the Nama, like the first Nama came out, they was putting bell peppers in the drink. And I was like, I couldn't give it the taste. Now I drink bell peppers all the time. Like I'm constantly juicing bell peppers. So I'm gonna add this to the repertoire of get used to, because this lemon is kicking in this juice, and I didn't even leave the skin on. But let's go to another tip, okay? Y'all, so for the next juice, we're gonna juice up some beets. And I had these beets in my fridge for like a hot minute, so these are starting to wither. I already cut the leaves off of this one, but we're still gonna juice the green, I don't know what you call these, red vines, I guess. We're gonna juice those. The beet is definitely still good. There's nothing mushy about it. It's still hard and firm, so it's still good. And I'm gonna cut the actual green leaves off of these, and we're gonna juice the vines. Now, the vines, and I might be wrong calling them vines, but these also get caught inside of the juicer. They're very stringy. So like if you see how we can just put our finger there and then peel back like the strings, these get very stringy inside the juicer. This is another one that you want to just chop up and don't just throw it in there. Another way to keep the juicer from clogging. And then the last is the pineapple and the cucumber. So I used to just, take the skin off and throw it in there whole. Like I was like, yo, you could just throw it in there whole, which you can. But this will clog up the juicer. So the best thing to do is to cut it and then cut it into smaller pieces. And the same thing goes for your cucumber. Just give it a little quick dip and throw it in there. I'm gonna bust out the big box. Okay, I already showed y'all the comparison. Don't forget these attachments that Nana had. Look at this side by side. Because we were just doing blueberries in a small drink, I just used this little container. So when you're doing something like watermelon and all these ingredients, watermelon, pineapple, and beets, you want to use the big body, okay? Look, I'm busting out the big boy, the big guns, okay? You can definitely still use my code on this. And let's place this right here. Yes. Now with this larger attachment, you're gonna get, you want to make sure to get, the larger juicer container, and then the larger pulp catcher. So we're gonna use this instead of, where's the other one? Instead of this is the smaller one for the J3, but we have this here, this huge one here, because we're about to make a big juice. Okay, so you might be like, well, Janine, you still cut it up real small. It's really not that small. Let me see. If I took this The other Nama, let me see if I can get it in there. Nope, can't get it in there. So it's really not that small. These are still large pieces. And all we're doing is taking these pieces and just drop them in there. We got the wide mouth, and we're not trying to clog this thing. So we cut it up. And it's still amazing. It's still a beast. I got my stringy ones that I have cut up. And there we have it. And look at this, down to the very end of the pineapple. No clogging, coming out real smooth. The trick, I want to tell y'all one more thing about this trick. Make sure that you always have this in. This is the piece that goes in here so that it will come out nice like this, nice and stringy. So, not stringy, but you know, thin, like fruit roll-up type thin. When you have this in. The last juice I didn't have it in. I forgot to put it in. So they now make this in green. Make sure that this is always in there. That way, that will help to not clog the juicer as well. Looks like, yes.
Why is it pink when the pineapple is yellow?
Well, because we had beets in there. And here we go. Our watermelon pineapple beet juice. Without clogging the juicer. We made it all the way through without clogging the juicer. Oh, that's my trick. Here we go. We're going to taste this juice and we're going to get out of here. Would you like some?
Yes.
All right.
Hey guys, so just so you know, my name is Sayla. You can go follow my channel on YouTube.
Yep, you do got your YouTube channel. Sayla, S-E-L-A-H. Sayla and Janine. That's the name of the channel. You can find our videos there. If you're a kid, that's it. If you're a kid, come rock with us. We have a lot of fun over there. All right, we're here in the nursery. Luke, you already drinking yours? You're supposed to wait. Oh no, we gotta say cheers. Salud. Lukey, salud. Salud. All right, ching ching. Ching ching. Everybody loves the fresh juice. That's how it should be. Get you a Nama, make you some fresh juice, live the healthy life. Cheers.